It's time to move this against the Zerg player here, and we'll try to beat him. So let's go. First things first, we start with an opening here of maybe a couple of Stargates. Yeah, that should be a good idea, I hope. So that's quite nice wall off, I would say. Not bad, not bad. Now that that's done, two Nexuses are here. I'll go with another Nexus. So two Warp Gates I meant are here. I'm gonna go with a new Nexus. And we'll see how things work out. It's 1 minute 30 and I have my second Nexus. Now unfortunately my zealots are not in the production instantly. Oh, and I just got supply blocked. So as you can see, everything was going just fine, and there's a supply block coming in. Nothing much to say about that. Just have to wait this one through. Then get myself a few workers and zealots in. So I'll be keeping this for a bit. Let's open these gases. Alright. It looks like I'm certainly building stuff. And I think that these do get built a little bit faster if I boost things up. Yeah, it could be. In any case, let's try and not end up being supply blocked here. Plus I need these workers in here. Okay. Oh, we'll soon be able to march out. And the pylon is there. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're being attacked by multiple Zerglings, surprisingly, and roaches. So that's interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's keep on moving on him there and see if there's anything he can do about it. Anything much? Nah. Let's go. Let's attack his troops and see if we can do this. If we can win. It looks like we can't win. Unfortunately, that's the case. Okay. So we can win, but it looks like I've got a base advantage here, and I'm gonna go in, build myself another Nexus, more warp gates to start with. Furthermore, 3 of these. Now I have a lot of resources here, and now I have a lot more stuff. So things will certainly move up a little bit. So that's 6, that's 5. Okay. I just want to build things like stalkers here. Done. And let's go with those upgrades. I certainly need detection now. So what do we need to go for is robotics facility over there. Okay. Okay, these need to be taken off. And I need to add more to the 4th. So these commands right here are still not worked out by me that well, unfortunately. I just don't have them. Okay, now it looks like things are just a little bit better. And I need more workers. More workers here. Okay. And maybe some more supply and detection. Obviously without detection I would as well be losing this. Okay, it looks like so far so good. Things are looking awesome, or at least I think so. Okay, maybe I should start thinking about moving out, but I'm not in a hurry while I'll have all this supply to fill up. Okay, G. That one is already doing. This one still needs a bit. Okay. Okay. More warriors. Okay. All right. I'm moving. He knows I'm moving. He certainly does. And let's go. Let's go close. And let's snipe them. Alright, so far so good. Surprisingly. Let's attack the Nexus over there. Without that, things will certainly go bad very, very quickly. As many troops inside. Let's attack now. Alright, it looks like everything's going splendidly so far. I have simply overthrown with all that stuff here. Okay. You need to chase them. The drones and go back now that the victory is in hand. Let's take a look what happened there. Okay. My zealot attack was so devastating. He couldn't get this second base up there running quite well. Okay, he already has units side on. Maybe those 4 lings or more lings would have been something. Look at that. He has so many lings. And I don't really have much. Now I have more, but we didn't have much. Okay. Let's take a look at what he does. So he does build himself an army here. He needs to fight those zealots on the ramp if he wants to win. And then he does, look at that, goes on the offensive. And fighting like right here is the best. A few roaches get the first few zealots fighting, and all the other roaches around are just blasting everything. Okay, it looks like I'm coming over. He knows I'm coming over. And he is building stuff to fight me. So what happens? His second Nexus is not being readied for a fight. He's just successfully building troops and defending himself further. Very successfully. Unfortunately, I have been defeated here, so I will retreat. The massive health of Protest Zealot actually allows me to retreat. I previously was playing with Terran for like 12 hours, and those Marines die quickly. They die so quickly, sometimes retreating 3 Marines, it just isn't worth it because they'll die anyway, so they may as well do some damage, stay and fight. Furthermore, we see that the attack was repelled, so he'll focus on having his second base up and ready. In the meantime, when I'm attacking him, he's certainly focused a lot more on an army, as he would have been otherwise. So, just because I attacked him, I have 2 bases running, third is on its way, and he is only trying to get his second base operational here. In any case, it looks like he has built up himself a considerable force already. He's not focusing on upgrades, but his second base is certainly getting readied. He's consistently hitting a supply cap. As you can see, it's quite tight. He has a wall here of overlords that provide him with good vision. Overall, the army is quite similar. I have 17 or 15 stalkers, 7 zealots, while he has 15 roaches, 2 queens, 8 zerglings, and many more probes. So he is just kind of waiting for me here, I guess, keeping all of his troops in the first line, and just waiting. For me to approach them, and it looks like my forces are already incoming. I took out one of his overlords, so he knows I'm coming, gets himself some static defense, evacuates the drones from the second, and just waits. Look at that, he's waiting, and it's coming for him. Oh yeah. Alright, he's going down the ramp. He's not waiting for my troops to go up the ramp. And he's getting attacked. He's getting annihilated here. He knows his army can't do it. The zealots just get everybody in combat, and the stalkers are killing them from far away. Oh yeah, and look at that. So many troops of mine can shoot. It looks like it's time for me to move into his base, and I'm trying to spread the troops as much as possible. He went with some serious static defense there, but everything to no well. A lot of defense, hydralisks, and that's all. I wonder, does he have any more bases out there? I have many stalkers here, and it's all over. Let's take a look at the resource count. I had 3 bases running and 4th on its way. I had 19,000 resources in this game, so obviously I made quite a bit out of this. Let's go to the next one. And now we are going to do this again. Okay, it's time for me to build this and continue building probes. Okay. When that's done, I'll need myself a couple of warp gates. A few warp gates here. So I'll be in a position to start making units. Okay. Now that that's done, we'll soon run out of juice to build units, so certainly a pylon needs to be created here. After that's done, I need to key up everything and continue building things up. It looks like supply won't be an issue here, and I should go as well for a second Nexus, but this time I'm going to queue up those zealots, and if their scouting units show up, we may as well fight them. Okay, so this is where the Nexus is going to be placed, and I now need some more